What is going on, everybody? How's everybody doing today? My name is Dizzy the Grizzly. Welcome to the Sandstorm meetup, the #1 educational metaverse platform that connects brands and builders like yourself. Let's go. Today we will be working on a voxel creation for one of our builders contests again. It is for, let's pull it up. It is for, let's see. Where's the details of our thing? We gotta go to builder events, guys. We gotta go to our builders events. We are going to be building a gigantic aquatic 8-legged sea monster for one of our partners, or in collaboration with our partners, Octoheads. Octoheads is an amazing project, which they have been promoting with their new voxel creations. You do not have to create an octopus, but the project does consist of it being aquatic and having like 8 limbs, right? So it's up to your creativity. Take a look at this project and see for yourself what they've been doing. And we do have a place for them in the hub. So if you are a winner from this competition, you will be getting perks. For example, first place gets 1,005 sand. Second place gets 1,250. Third place gets 1,000 sand. Fourth place gets 750. Fifth place gets 500 sand. That is a total of 5,000 sand prize pool. Top 3 builders will be able to create 2 assets. So one of them would be the asset that you win with, and the other would be anything of your choice, unrelated. And we will drop you in our next collection, which is in April. This contest will end in April 1st. Well, I would say March 31st, right? You want to finish your designs by March 31st, have them submitted, follow the rules. Good morning, everybody. JKing here first. And we will be doing a giveaway for a Dizzy, the Candy Drip NFT from Cyber Phoenix Studios. So we're going to be doing 3 of those later on in the stream. Alrighty, guys. So what I will be building today is going to be obviously a creature. And we do have some information here as to what we need to do, right? It needs to be between 256 by 512. I think I'll be somewhere in the middle, in that voxel square, minimum 5,000 faces. So let's get started, guys. You guys ready? I forgot to say hello to everybody. JKing, it's even Steven. I am Bengali, good morning. Sage with a Pikachu, Kitty Lucifer, welcome guys. SPSC1, Lord Comwolf, how's it going? Alright guys, very excited. Thank you for being here today. Hope the audio is fine, not too loud. We can reduce it a little bit. It's perfect. Thank you for watching, guys. Love the sand fam. Always, always, always. Alright, guys. Without further ado, what is this crazy bear going to build? I'll tell you what I'm going to build. I am going to build a tardigrade. Alright, so this is what I'm building, guys. This is called a water bear. This is a water bear, alright? It's got 8 limbs, and we're gonna make it gigantic. and it's gonna be awesome. All right. A white bear, a white bear. We're gonna build a water bear. Love the music and the Sand Fam too, says Lord Conwolf. We love you, Conwolf, and everything that you and Sandstorm and Slaterade does, along with Oscom. Hello, Bearman. Hey, Batman. Those can survive vacuum of space. Hell yeah. Decopodian bear. I don't know what you guys call it, but you know, that's what we're building. But of course, you guys will be building something more creative, I guess, right? This is my little, I would say, obsession. Without further ado, let's get started. We only have a limited amount of time. Alright, so what we're going to do is first we're going to create a controller. Alright, we're going to create a controller. And inside that controller, why do we create a controller? So we can move the whole unit as a whole before we started. And then we had an interesting question that came up to us, you know, hey Dizzy, how do we know how to do our scale? It's very simple. You hit this little button here with the hamburger, button comes down, you say new VXM, you call it, you know, scale 250, right? Or 256. And then you just save it, right? Come out, that's it, all right? And then you're gonna create a child node right under the, well, you can actually technically create it on the controller node. Let's call it 250, 1, right? I'm gonna drag this, I'm gonna rename that to 256. That was incorrect. I'm gonna drag this on here. Oh, why is it not working? Well, does it need some kind of edge? Oh, yeah, it might. There you go. That'll work. Alright, and then you can open up the boxes and you'll see the box is there. Now, we're gonna make this big by doing 256 by 256 by 256. I don't think we even need those dots anymore, but it was already attached. Now you'll see I can make the monster this big, or I can make it even bigger, right? And to do that, I would have to duplicate this, call it 256_2. And if you have any questions, guys, just write them down. So we're gonna put this to the right here, right? Now it's 512 wide, right? And then we're gonna do the same thing again. Duplicate that, say 256_3, and then move this out like this. Okay. Now we have something, you know, becoming a big square of, you know, a 512 cube. 256_4. Right, this is going to be our fourth one. And then now we have a, you know, a 256 by 512. And if you want to make it even bigger, right, meaning, you know, if you want to make it taller, you could do that. And, you know, you just have to repeat these steps. Another simple way to do it, honestly, is just put it all under one. Right, and then just duplicate this. All that, you know, 256, maybe level 2 or second, right? And then it'll duplicate that, and you can just move this up. Now you have your scale. Where can I find tutorials for making assets? We are doing live tutorial now for making assets. We walk through our asset building in these Tuesday streams, and we do something different every Tuesday. Addition from that, there are YouTube tutorials from different sandbox creators such as Panda Pops, myself, Game Nizzy, Andy Ritchie, Cyber Dragon for Game Maker stuff. So you just have to be on YouTube and search for those people that is in the Sand Fam. I don't know if there's anyone else that might be doing tutorials. I know VPire has some for Game Maker, but make sure you are following those people. Alrighty, let's get started. So I have my scale, right? But I want to make sure the scale doesn't interrupt with my actual build. I'm gonna hide these out. All right, now I know how big I need to make this, right? Or, you know, where my pivot point is. So I'm just gonna drag these over to the pivot point, just so it's like in the center, along with the actual pivot point. Right. Oh, guys, that's another thing that I forgot to mention. You have to, so when you click on this, it shows you where the current pivot point is. It's at the edge. We don't want that. We want it on the floor. We want it in the center. So you just got to do that. And the way to do that is just right click. And that's probably going to move things around a bit. Right? Yep. And we're going to move this over. You know, and I want to make sure this is all in the center with the main pivot point that is down here. And I think that would be it. That would be the center. Same thing for the second one. Now we have our base, right? To get started on our scale creation. Now I know how big I can go or how small I can go. Wolf says, teach me, Bear Sensei. I know nothing. I am a mere bear. Alright guys, we're gonna create this water bear. And to do that, we're just gonna create the kind of the body first, right? So, and the way I do it is, I wish I could draw on screen. I don't think I can, but I'm gonna break down it into parts, right? So we're gonna have one for the head, one for this piece. So we have 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 in the middle, right? So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It looks like about 8 or 9 nodes, right? So 8 or 9 main nodes, and then we're gonna have the legs, right? So let's call this the head, right? So we're gonna have a headpiece, right? So that's over here, and then we're gonna have a we could do a child node if we wanted to, but I'm not going to do that now. We're gonna say neck, right? And then we're gonna do another one, say first segment. Right, so first segment will be where the first 2 legs are, and then we're gonna have a section where, you know, it's between the in between, right? I'm really bad at naming. I think I'm just gonna go first and second. Right, so first and second, and then we're gonna have a second segment. And this is where the 2 sets of legs would be. Then we're gonna do 2 and 3. And then we're gonna do third segment. And then we're gonna have so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're gonna have 3 and 4. All right, 3 and 4. And then we're gonna have a 4th segment, and maybe we'll add a tail later on. Okay, so we're adding our nodes right now. That's all we're doing. Everything's under the controller. And if you parent them now, right? If you parent them now and then move them, that's also fine. So if I do like the head is the parent, right? They will all kind of move according to in respect to whatever their parents were. So that's an idea that you can do, right? So that's what I'm going to do. Right, so if I move this, they all move with it, right? Hey, Go West, welcome. New file, and new file too, and that's what I do all the time with namings. Oh, yeah, namings. You have to be interested into that. You can always change the, you know, the way you do your parent-child stuff. This is how I do it. So, without further ado, let's get started. So we're gonna move this up. This is gonna be where the head is. Imagine him like, I don't know, sitting down for now. And then we're gonna move this down by, let's see, I would say about 100, right? Because I also want to create that skeletal system, right? Between. I'm just separating the nodes right now. Alright. Now I can just take the head and move it up, and you'll see that the whole thing is moving with it. Cool. Now, what do? Well, we start building, right? So now we save, and we're gonna go to our library and say new VXM, and the size of it, right? I'm gonna create it with blocks first. So I'm gonna do, let's call this head, right? And let's see how big I want the head to be. So let's say 128 by 128 by 128. I think that's a good start to kind of see. By the way, I'm doing this live with you guys. You know, I haven't really practiced this, of how I would do it. This is probably my biggest one that I will build for myself. Right, so why did that go down there, right? Oh no, did we mess up? Oh, we messed up our segments. Gosh darn it. Alright, hold on. Yeah, okay, we messed up our segments. Give me 1 second. Not sure why that happened. Oh, is it because of the neck? Did I move it from the neck? Oh, that's why it happened. Okay. Alright, now we're good. Alright, so now it's too big, right? It's too big. But mine's going to be able to fit, I think. I don't know, we'll see. We kind of need it to get fatter as we're building. This is recording live. Voxels, is this being recorded and will be available later to watch? Yes, it is, Voxel Thresher. All recordings on Sandstorm is recorded for VODs and also available on YouTube. So we're going to clone this one, and I'm going to call it neck. Right, so I'm just taking the same piece again. I'm just going to call it neck, put it in the neck place. All right. And where I want the pivot point for this is in the floor in the center, right? So if you do center, right click on it, press set to floor. And these are some of the basics for those who may not know. But those who are already experienced know these things, right? That your pivot points are important, or rotational stuff. Alright, we can close down the skeletal rig. We're gonna clone this again and call it let's call it segment. Okay. And it's important that you get your pieces in order first, like your skeletal system. Right? I'm gonna call this leg segment because it's gonna be different from my other segments. So now I'm building my kind of like my pieces, right? So I'm gonna have a leg segment, which is it's gonna have like a different look to it versus the regular segments, right? The regular segments will be rounded a little bit. So the regular segment's gonna be 1 and 2. The leg segment's gonna be the second segment. All right, and let's see, leg segments. So whenever you see the word leg segment on a numbered like third segment, that's gonna be where the legs are. And then we have like the belly area. All right, because like if you look at this, right, so this would be the segment, and these areas, this whole area as a whole would be the leg segment area. I'm really interested to see how this is gonna turn out, honestly. Yeah, XSpace2, just follow channels, man. We are always teaching. We're also gonna do a giveaway today for the Candy Drip NFT. I'm gonna give away 3 of them. Oh god, water bears freak me out. I always imagine them at normal size. This is gonna be a giant. It looks like something that would be in D&D. Oh man, that's gonna be an exciting one for me. So yeah, I'm not worried about putting it in the box for now. You know, and I'm not gonna be entering the contest, so that's a problem that you guys have, not me. Oh man. All right, so I'm gonna give it some space. And I'm building kind of upwards, but I will rotate this later on as a whole. We can even set up IK rig on this, honestly. And we probably will. Maybe on Thursday we'll do that. Oh, we have giveaways all the time, man. We have giveaways all the time. Let's start with a head. All right, there's 2 ways of editing. You can edit from here. If you edit from here, you'll kind of see the, you know, the bottom layers, right? But if you edit from, you know, from here, then, you know, this is what you kind of see, right? So I like to use a combination of both. We're just going to work on the shape today, not the color. Let's see. So we're going to start carving away for the face. So we're going to enable our axes. Right, so why is this not toggling? Is it working? It's huge. Hold on. Okay, so it looks like it is working. It's just no visual cue for it. Cool. So this is the x-axis, right? So whatever I do here will show up on this side, and I kind of want to do that on the other side as well, not on the bottom end. So let's get started. We're going to choose the block out, right? So we're going to choose the first kind of block out the center. It's interesting that the axis is not showing. Let's try to save out. Is that a bug? It could be a bug. That is interesting for sure. Normally when you click these, you should see a block that comes out. For some reason it's not doing that here. Anyway. Regardless. Alright, you can start building out. The size is full because the box is fulfilled. Is that the case? Let's try to see. Oh, you are right. I assumed that that it would show regardless. Okay. So I was informed that if the box is full, the axes don't show, guys. Keep that in mind. We're learning on stream. Alright, now I can see my center. Alright, now I see my center. So we kind of want to make a little hole, right? Go in here, punch it out. Right, we're punching out our hole. Okay. And then I'm going to do... We can go back and refine whatever we're doing. Right, we're punching out a hole, and then we're going to punch out kind of like a surrounding piece. Right. And then we're going to start continuing that. It's like the letter H. Right. And then you can start carving, right, the piece that you're actually trying to do. Alrighty, so what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be shooting this down more. By selecting the face tool and just making kind of a hole. Alright, because I need like a nose area. Okay. We can do the same thing on these ones. I could probably build this better in Magical Voxel, honestly. But right now, you know, we're just getting our base down. You know, if you want to start going into details for, you know, the curves, you can either do that via paint or you can do it with the actual, you know, the hole. So you select the line tool, right? So if you want to do like some kind of, you know, curvatures and whatnot, you could do that. Right? That's not what I will be doing, but that is another way. So we kind of have the face started going, right? We need more curvature around the headpiece. And you can make this as less detailed, right? I could probably just make a square and it'll probably, you know, this is such a simple animal that it'll probably just work, even if I just did like a regular block. But I want to go into a little bit more detail. Of course, having such a big piece makes it challenging as an artist, right? As to, you know, what you want to do. Or how you want to handle certain areas. It could be a cyber. It could be a cyber aquatic animal. And make it into cyber. That's another way, right? If you don't know which way you're going with it, just start making up stuff. Usually works for me. Just finished the ice. I'm already filled. Hey, Bria. Alright, guys. You see that I'm trying to just make out the shape as much as we can. You know? And like I said, it does make it more difficult that it's a bigger build. Now you have the capable of doing finer details into this thing. So if we save it and came out of it, right? Now we'll have like our first head portion kind of in place. If you can see that, right? Kind of have like our first head portion, right? And then now, can't we make smaller structure and then make it bigger? Like in a click? You can. I am Bengali. I don't know how effective it would be. Because if you were to create, let's try it, right? So if you were to create, let's say, I am Bengali. All right, we're going to do this for I am Bengali, guys. So I am Bengali says, okay, so you have your cube here, right? And let's fill in the cube, and then let's erase some portions of it, right? Let's erase some portions of it. Right. 1 second. What am I doing? I'm looking for the wrong tool. There you go. The voxel, right? So if I deleted some portions of it, right? What I think will happen is if I made the shape, right? Depending on the shape that I'm making, right? Let's say I made these shapes, right? You could make it bigger by clicking this button, right? So you can, so I'm gonna save this, right? You can double the size, but as you double the size, I guess that would work, right? And the max size you have is 250. So you could do that. That's a way. That is definitely a way. But when you're decreasing, you're gonna lose that detail, right? So I thought it would be the same way when you're increasing. So when you're increasing, it's okay. If you're starting with a 32 block, you can increase. But if you're decreasing, you know, you're gonna start to lose that detail. I was wondering if we were going to see a lot of voxels. This is kind of expected because I have, voxel thresher. So yeah, I am Bengali. You are correct. We could definitely do that. I mean, everybody has their own way of, you know, doing things, right? For example, for this, even though I made the segment 128 by 20. I'm actually going to do half that, right? So I'm going to do half of this, which is going to be 64 in the y-axis, right? So when I save this, it's going to be like a little, you know, little neck piece, you see? So this is going to be for the end segments, and we're going to copy actually the neck model into that as well. Let's delete the neck. Copy this and call it neck. Oh yeah, no, cancel. Wait, what's going on? Yeah, okay, there you go. Let's do clone. Call this neck. Clone model. Let me just edit it. Let's save. And now we're gonna drag that in there. If it's not in there, we're just gonna drag it into the neck model. Right? Now I can move this neck in here. Right? And if I want to follow, now it's going to be hard for me to kind of see like where the top model will end, right? And I kind of want them to align. So I can always just edit it through here and see what I need to do. Right? This is kind of the benefit of this. Right? And I can, you know, if I can make it thicker around the edge, right? You want to have your axes open as well. Right, so this is going to be like my neck area, right? Save it. Out. Right. and we have that first part coming together now. Obviously, we're gonna rig it and put it together once we're done with our assets. So the leg segment is probably gonna be something similar to the neck version, but I do want to make it bulkier, right? So I do want to make it bulkier, so it will be a separate file, right? So if we said not 64, but maybe say 100, right? We can come in here. Oops, give me 1 second. All right, let's see. We're gonna have the legs on the left and right side, like around here, right? So, all right. So now I don't need the mirroring on this other side, right? I only need it on this end because that side is gonna be like the back. And it's not going to have like the portions for the arms or like the joints where the arms would be. Alright, so I'm just going to have it here. Okay. And just this side is not going to have the potted areas. We're just going to make a little bit of cylinder. Corners. And there's different ways you can do this. You can make a cylinder with nodes, it depends on how much time you want to spend on your build. There's so many things you can do. But, it might be easier to do it smaller and then raise it. I don't know. You have to try it for yourself. Everybody has to try for themselves. Right, so now what I want to do is I kind of want to make this area thicker than the previous areas. Let's see what's going on in chat. It'll be interesting to see who steps outside the box besides just the Octo stuff. Angry upvote. I mean, the last competition was pretty crazy. People built some amazing things. I know our crowd will surprise us for sure. Okay, so we have like our arm section, sort of. I kind of want to make it even thinner here. Alright. I definitely agree that this might be actually easier if I just did this, really. Yeah. Might be easier just doing that and expanding, but it's really hard, with seeing what you want to do with it until at least get your base down. Oh shoot, I made it bigger than it should have been. There you go. All right, so 100, 112. We gotta save that. Right now we have like our leg segment pieces that are different from our actual, neck pieces. So now we can, move this up, right? We move this up, choose this, and we move this up. And since they're all parented together right there, oh, looks like we didn't replace this one, you see? Wait, what happened to our segment? That is interesting. Alright, let's delete this segment. Clone the neck again and call it segment. There you go. And we'll just add it in here. All right, now we're having like our, kind of our neck area and our, it's kind of becoming, it looks like a long snake. So we might make it a little shorter, maybe remove a segment, but let's see how it looks when we kind of squish these parts together. Right. All right, maybe we'll remove 1 or 2 segments. But we're gonna have 2 legs here, 2 legs here, 2 legs here. That's 6 legs, and then we're gonna have 8 legs here. And we just maybe need to make it fatter, and maybe the head skinnier. I don't know. Right, so we could just come in here and make it bigger, but that'll be too big, right? That will be too big. We might increase the size later on that piece. But nonetheless. And then what we're going to do is in these segments, we're going to create a arm. So we're going to say arm, arm 1, right? And then create a new piece. Saying arm left. Say arm left, right? So with arm left, we're going to increase the face. Did they ever announce the winners on the weapon contest? I'm not sure. And I think Thursday we're going to be announcing the whatchamacallit, the alpha pass. We have an alpha pass, guys, for the lucky alpha winner. I could technically use the same leg piece. Depends on how detailed I want to get. You know, if I want to add like a kind of like a connection area, right? I'm just doing some blockouts right now, guys. This is a process. You can do toenails and whatnot nodes. I don't really see a point of doing that, at least for this. For this example. Right, so you can be like, "Woo, look at that," right? So it has like 3 or 4. Right. So we could do, we can lift up these faces, right? And then let's reduce them on the side here. And then I could come in here and be like, hey, this one have that. I'm gonna push that out a little bit that way. And then we're gonna use the face tool to kind of extrude it out. Alright, so we have our kind of a claw. And we're gonna attach that to our arm piece. Move it out. Make sure you have your pivot point again in place. Set to floor for this example. You might not always want it that way. So now you see, right, my arm is smaller than, you know, what it should be. Maybe it's proportionally okay, but I think I want to make it one bigger, and you can just do that by clicking this button here, and it'll expand to large, make it larger, and that seems more like it, right? And now you can do some cool stuff with it. You can be like, we're gonna rotate, 90 degrees, and let's say like this, right? Now you kind of see the beast coming in to the play. Right? And if you're lazy like me, what you can do is, I've wanted to create the nodes separately in the beginning, but you can also go back and delete the nodes and just, looking at my pattern, it looks like I'm going to use these three things anyway, right? So once I clone arm 2, okay, I can actually, this work that I did for segment here and down, actually here and down, right? I can just delete it, right? Because we're going to put arms on this segment, and they are part of this segment. So if I move, that whole piece moves. So we have the arm here, and we're gonna rotate the arm by we'll rotate it full, right? Okay, so this is why I wanted to either create two of the same, or you can just rotate it into its place, right? You don't want to animate anything until you're like 100% done with your creature, right? So we're kind of having like a flat looking, water buffalo. Still waiting for my pass, Dizzy. Everybody's waiting for their pass, man. Everybody waiting. You think we get a pass? We don't get a pass. We get nothing. Alright. Now those are ready, right? I got my arms in place. Right. And my segment in place. I can just clone it. I can duplicate node. So second segment. And I can, if I move it, it'll be unconnected, not connected to this one piece. So I like it being connected. Right. So I'm just gonna move it down. And you might decide that you don't want to have, this middle segment, or you might want it skinnier. When I'm looking at it now, I'm just like, I don't really need that. I can add the space between first segment. So I just want a neck, maybe. And maybe I don't even need a neck either. But I think I'm going to make the neck, I'm going to keep the neck and just make it thinner. It really depends on what you want to do. Right, we're just going to create this segment again. Thinking if I should keep it or remove it. I feel like I want to keep it. I want to keep it and make it thinner later. Alright, so we're going to duplicate this again. I'm going to call it third segment. Okay, now we got, how many legs we got? We got 2, 4, 6. We need 2 more legs. We need 2 more legs. How to select all voxels, any shortcuts like Control A. You can select from here, but that's for animation. I don't think there is a way that I used to select all voxels, at least in this program. Anyone in chat know if there is a way for this? All selection? I don't think so. You could, like, control select doesn't work. I don't think that feature exists right now, I am Bengali. Unless you know a way. Alright, so see, this is not connected to that. Now it is. And because we moved it before connecting it, it went far down. Right? We're going to duplicate this again. And we're going to call it fourth segment. We're almost running out of time. Let's get a form up and running for you guys. Let's get a form up and running, guys, for the creation for the giveaway. Okay, we're gonna say, what are we gonna call this? We're gonna call this Candy Drip NFT giveaway. I'm gonna give away let's give away 6. Let's give away 6 of them. And then the keyword is going to be Sandstorm. Hey, Joanna. If you mouse over the button, tooltip will pop up to tell you the shortcut. I use shortcuts like 1, 2, 3, I think, for modeling part. Oh, you mean inside the editor? Yeah, you can, there is a select all, right? You can do a select all like this for the voxels. Whoa, what happened to the giveaway? Oh, there, it's over here. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay. Waiting for drawings, guys. If you want a Candy Drip NFT, exclamation point Sandstorm. Moobot doesn't work. What are you talking about? Yeah, it does. Oh. Did somebody mess with this? Huh. What is happening? Who broke this? Conwolf? What did you do? Right. Moderation filters. What happened, says Lord Conwolf? The giveaway gives an error that says your message wasn't posted due to conflicts in channel's moderation settings. I am not sure. Alright, here's what we'll do. Alright. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I understand. Give me 1 second. Let's try a different keyword. Alright, let's try a different keyword. Alright. Let's do Conwolf. Let's try exclamation point Conwolf. See if that works. Let me know if that works, guys. That should work, no? Yep. Okay, perfect. That works, guys. Entries are coming in. Entries are coming in. You guys will have like 6 minutes for that. Sorry, Comwolf. I must have been just Moonbot being a rude bot. Alright. So we have the arm. So yeah, if you want to do multi-select, you can do you know, you can select what is this? It's 1 and I would say E, right? So you 1 E, and you can just basically select all, right? And then you can move the voxel around and such if you wanted to. This is becoming some weird monster, man. Becoming some weird monster. Alright, I think I want to make the segment thinner, huh, guys? Maybe even 32. Alright, I just changed the size to 32. It should just crop it in. Now what's going to happen is we're going to have that gap, right? Have that little bit of gap. So to fix that, I'm just going to move this up. Right, so then we're going to move the segment up. Do I have 2 of those in there? Oh, I got the 4th segment lower than the 3rd segment. That's wrong. Alright, we got the 3rd segment in here. Make sure we connect it to the 4th segment. And it went way down. Very cool. I like how this is turning out. This is still very early phases of the build. I wish I could submit mine. I'll give it, maybe I'll give it as a, ooh, I might give these, here's what I'm thinking, maybe with the creations that I'm making, I might do giveaways with them in terms of like assets to be able to redeemed. That'd be cool. That would be cool. Now this thing has, you know, this thing has 8 legs now, right? And now I want to kind of position it how I want to have it, right? Maybe as the idle position, you know. I don't like the neck. It's fine. It's fine, but I do want to position this, since this is the control node, we have it here, right? You can rotate it and move it around, but I will do it from here. I think this will meet my criteria. You guys have 3 minutes to finish that form. Tomorrow, we have a guest coming in tomorrow, guys. Who's our guest tomorrow? Let's take a look. Let's take a look at our guest tomorrow. If we can find it. Oh my god, such amazing NFT memes are coming in from you guys for the Alpha Pass. Congratulations again to all the winners. I think they already received their earnings, guys, from the last contest. Buy Sand NFT in OpenSea. Buy Sand NFT in NFT Storm.co. Sandstorm.co. When Sandstorm tells me to tag 4 friends. Some amazing memes, guys. Nice work. Alright, I think we're gonna find our next guest soon. Where's our next guest? Nope, not these guys. Nope, this is Friday. I missed something. Slaterade. Why can't I ever find these? I mean, to be fair, I think I passed it already. We got 154. Next guest is Council of Kings tomorrow. There you go. There you have it, folks. You have Slaterade, the producer himself. Council of Kings. Who is the Council of Kings? Oh, we go, because it was in a thread. Oh. Alright, guys, Council of Kings coming in tomorrow. Who is the Council of Kings? Metaverse Real Estate Acquisition Company. They have a Discord. And a OpenSea. Looks interesting. Council of Kings is the most innovative real estate acquisition project in the NFT and metaverse space. 75% of mint going directly to purchasing land, developing each of the land plots with intent of creating gathering places, community centers, exclusive clubs, specific districts, attract large amounts of foot traffic, create income through leasable spaces, income that will further benefit the community in several capacities. Join us on our mission in building the foundation of the metaverse. I think that was a cool introduction. Alright, so stay tuned in for that tomorrow, Wednesday. And then Thursday we will be back creating our fat guy here. And we're gonna be having fun with this guy. Maybe we should bend him a little, huh? What do you guys think? Let's give him a little bit of bending. Give him a little bit of bending going on for relief today. While you guys are still entering that giveaway. Give him more of a shape. Make him fit into the dimensions required for this project. But, I think we'd be okay regardless. And then we can just take the head piece again, rotate it this way. There you go. There you have it, folks. We have our water bear. I don't like the second portion. I'm going to delete that. Oh, you have it. Close the boxes. That looks pretty close. Of course, needs cleaning up. Would need cleaning up. I would say that looks pretty close. Kind of a robotic one. For sure, we can add the neck in there a little bit too. Oops. There you go. We have our water bear. Alright, guys. I'm gonna save this. We're gonna come back to it. I mean, that looks pretty close, right? So, we only had like 40 minutes to put it together. I think it's okay. Looking at what this thing looks like. Of course, needs refinement, for sure, Yeah, I think it works. Alright, guys. We are closing up that form in 3, in 2, in 1. I'm gonna wait for 200 entries. 200 entrants. Come on, guys. 7 more. 7 more. You can do it. You can do it. No? I have no idea where these people are. What form? There are only 117 people here. You'd be surprised. You see that? We are locking down the giveaway. Alright, at 200, guys. As soon as I hit 200, we're gonna give 6 of these. As soon as I see 200. Come on, bots. You can do it. Come on, bots. There you go. We see the number 200 going in, and we are locking in the form, baby. Oh, 201. One slipped by. One slipped by. One slipped by, guys. We got one slipped by. All right, we're going to give 6 of these away. We lost 1. No more combo. All right, guys. We're drawing the first winner. Booms Sopro. Make sure you message here. Here. Booms Pro, message me here with address. Alright, make sure you message Game Dizzy. Make sure you're messaging me, guys, because I have this specific NFT. And we will be sending those out. So that's number 1. Number 2. And this goes for everybody. Make sure you are messaging me. I can't keep track of the chat. You have to message me if you want this. Nick's goal. Congratulations, man. Make sure you are whispering me. We are just drawing it away, guys. 2 more. Violent Cyber Garden. Congratulations. Crypto Moon. Congratulations. Make sure you are whispering me, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You know why not? Let's do 4 more. Let's do 4 more. 4 more. Why not? We'll do 4 more. Make sure you guys gotta message me, okay? Here we go. These are going fast, baby. Make sure you're messaging me. Congratulations. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 more. Holy Mike. But wait a minute. Guys. Let's do 10 more. Let's do 10 more. Let's do 10 more, guys. Let's do 10 more. I'm going to take a screenshot of this. Alright, we're going to do 10 more. One. 2. You get an NFT. 3. Default. You get an NFT. 4. Barry Usagi. You get an NFT. I've lost count. 5. You get an NFT. 6. NFT gets an NFT. I've lost count. How many have we given out so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We're gonna do 4 more. 17. 18. 19. And 20. Congratulations, guys. Make sure you are messaging me. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this. Okay. So I have it. I won't accept the wallets. 20 more, come on. Maybe for next stream. We'll leave some for next stream, guys. We'll give 20 for the next stream. Congrats to everybody. You guys have earned the Dizzy Candy Drip NFT. And hope you guys had fun this building series. I will catch you guys on the next one. Have a good one, guys. Thank you so much. Ciao.